Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. I'm very excited for today's video because we are unveiling yet another new character, and oh my goodness, they just get better and better. Look at this pig and their cape. Oh my. If you haven't seen the previous videos that we've done unveiling the newest characters, please do so. I've made some really fun builds and some great lore and backstories for each. And of course, we've got another great fun build here for everyone and a great backstory. This is probably going to be one of my favorites. And we are also going to be trying out a brand new weapon. So we'll showcase that here soon. So here we go. This is Odin. Odin is a noble war hero with great strength and amazing magical capabilities. Odin wielded his mighty axe into battle with his men, winning thousands of victories. Surviving for hundreds and hundreds of years, win after win, glory after glory, he was deemed Odin the Unkillable. Now, after hundreds of years, he resides in a small village on top of the mountain to hopefully retire and lay rest. Odin, now in his old age, has been deemed the local wise man. However, one night, a kidnapping ensues. The chief's daughter is captured and taken down to Kovess, the evil crow. Old and weak, Odin takes his new blade and his old gear and dives down into the Roots Retreat, hopefully to reforge his mighty axe once more and maybe find his final death. We'll see what happens here. So, for this one, we're going to be going Ember 100 and Windsong 100. I'll explain the combination once we get in. We're going to be doing the red snake eyes, so it's the Meteor item here, and then sword training manual for attack speed. Attack speed is going to be very important in this build. We're also rocking willpower 20 and defense 20, mainly due to us being in Roots Retreat for 30, and this is a very, very tough character for this build. With that being said, the new weapon, I can't wait for this, is on the Great Sword skill tree, the Ember Forge. It's the first time ever that we have had a fire item in the Great Sword skill tree. This is the axe that we are going to be dubbing as Odin's Great and Mighty Axe. Can't wait to have this one. And there's also the Solus Cineris, which seems like an amazing solar blade item. And yeah, we have a build in mind for that one too. So let's dive to the depths and start this. Will Odin be able to save the village chief's daughter in time? And will he also be able to lay rest finally? I guess we'll have to find out. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, the build, and the lore. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. You all have helped me reach 700 subscribers, so thank you so much. I can't wait for our next goal here. All right, Odin. First upgrade. Wow, white eggshell this early is amazing. Especially with this build. I mean, we do want Ember, obviously, but white eggshell is amazing for this build. Fire and burn. Wow. Okay, if we can get lucky enough to get some really good tablets early on. All right, we're going to go enchant. because Odin cannot gain any more health. We'll go enchant the anvil so we can start the reforge of his mighty axe. And maybe artifacts, depending on where we are. Tablets are going to be important here too, but Roots Retreat is very difficult to get what you want. Kind of have to go with what it gives us. Already seeing this eggshell do its work. And it's at its well, no, probably not at its lowest. It's going to be at 1 star, right? Because of our fountain that we have due to our endure talents. Wow. Yeah. This is going to be good, especially if we can get the burn going early with the fire damage. So essentially, we want Ember to be maxed out in this build. I say this a lot, especially when we do the heavy Roots retreats. You want to focus on 1, especially if you have many of the set combos that you want to try. And once you get that 1, you want a secondary and then possibly a third. So in this one, Ember first, Windsong second, and I'd like to do Guardian if possible as the third. Okay. We do lose a slot. However, this will be great if we can find Shade, because then we can place this on the bottom and then double up. But for the time being, because it's so early, I'll place it up top. What is this? Really? I mean, Red Snake Eyes is the main focus of this build. Having it maxed already is huge. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and forge. Oh my goodness. Ah, the Ember Forge. When performing a weapon attack, deal additional damage to the target equal to 30% of fire. Wow. Look at this blade. And Odin already is so strong, so fast, he's able to wield this as if it were a blade. Doesn't even feel like a greatsword. We're going to go Artifact. We need to start getting some of these tech combos up a little higher. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the story behind the Red Snake Eyes? Why is it important to Odin? And probably, why does he have it? Well, in his thousands of battles, there was one where a giant red serpent came onto the battlefield. Odin, of course, destroyed it with no issues and took the eyes as his prize, not knowing that they had magical attributes in summoning, wow, meteors. That is insane. What? Odin could already regenerate. But now even further with the magical life earrings. What? Okay. We got to get those up as soon as possible. Now Guardian is actually very crucial because we do lose so much defense with this item. Luckily, it's not too harsh. We're currently evened out. But on any other build, ooh, especially Mole. Mole is not a great one to get earrings on because they already lose 20 defense, unfortunately. But for Odin, it's no fret. All right, let's see how we fare against the goat skeleton. Now, it's going to be important with Windsong as we get up, but there are some Windsong items that we would really like to get. Most effectively with dash recovery and dash count. So fortunately, we only have 2 dashes here. And the dashes are going to be very crucial, especially later in Roots Retreat. We'll just let this go burn. Glacier, I mean, Mystic is good, but not for this. The blue hook is not very good in this build. Yeah, it's very hard to keep up with 70 or more in this build. Wow. Is this it's Roots Retreat 30. We are just, hey, the luck is there. That's why I like that Wish Fountain. You just never know. I mean, of course we're taking Ember, the bug. I actually don't mind the golden leaf for Mystic for the... Where is our Mystic multiplier? Ah, it's there, huh? Okay. I mean, yeah, we could move it down, but we do need to start putting some points into these so that way they get multiplied a little bit better. And we would gain more experience, which means more opportunities. Where are we? Windsong would be important to get up, though. I think we'll hold for now. Ah, I'm glad I did. This is one of my favorites in the new Windsong, is the Pinwheel. Has such good stats. We'll pick this one up. And we get into the next set combo, which is great. We do, however, need some tablets, though. We're kind of all scrunched together. Increases leaf gain? No, because we already have a hard time with barter in the level 30. This is good, though. More Ember, please. Alright, we're picking up great items. We just need some tablets to help these go further. But let's see how Odin does against Mogdi, the Mole Chief. Odin once slain Mogdi's father in battle. So this may be Mogdi's revenge story. Let's see. He's definitely hitting like he wants revenge. Oh, goodness. Odin's first battle in 100 years. He's a little weary. Let's see. Take them out here. Allow us to recover. Let's see. Now, Odin can regenerate to a certain point, but the lifesteal earrings are going to be pretty crucial here, I feel. Let's see. Ooh. Burn is helping out and taking effect. And I feel Odin is getting his roots back here. Oh. Slain like your father. What? That's a good one to pick up, actually. We do need more, though. Just to increase, I mean, we could increase fire by a lot in doing so. We'll pick it up. Entrance is very good, and actually, let's see here. If we were to do this, yes, I love entrance, actually. We could then do this. And we can get the firebug to 2. No, let's get this one to 2. There we go. We do lose out. Is it better to have... Yeah, it is. It's better to have this at its max. It's 26% attack speed. And the attack speed is very crucial in this build. So we'll see why shortly. We're definitely going to need some Guardian. The aggression on the level 30 is definitely seen here. Let's see. Miracle is obvious. We're going to go Chef here. Large potion would be great. Ooh, Phoenix Wing, though. This is another great item as well. Does this gain a bonus for... No, only when it reaches 3. Okay. So that will still be a while. I feel like Phoenix Wing we will find throughout. I think I would rather, especially based off that last battle, grab the potions. I do feel like we would find Phoenix Wing throughout the run. We do have a spell now, and he is known for great magic abilities as well. The Anvil, so we can forge his mighty axe. Tablet, again, because we cannot regain health. And Enchant. This is a great line here. This could be the defining factor here for Odin as he regains his abilities. It's not that he lost them. He's just old. He's been sitting in a chair for a while. Red Snake Crush. Reduce Red Snake Eyes cooldown by 1.5 seconds with each swing. Look at this axe. All right, they've got to make axes now in the game. That's insane. So every time that we swing this axe, this already has a 5-second cooldown. We are going to rain mighty meteors. Oh, this is going to be great. Wow. Okay. Remember, meteors don't just attack the enemy that we're attacking. It attacks across the whole field, so we may even kill enemies that we never see. We did say we wanted some Guardians, so I actually will take this up. I don't mind starting that here. That's actually good. +6 defense. That's actually solid. I will take that. Not to mention the eggshell with the ember and the burn here. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're at 16 defense after losing, what was it, 20? 10? We're losing 10 defense? Wow. Yeah, the Guardian is going to be pretty big here, for sure. Luckily, due to Endure, we should always be at 25. Wow, Harvest is huge, actually. Kind of like this spot. Extra burn stacks. We need to get this fire damage going, though. Yeah, we're at 38. It's not terrible, but it would be great if it was much higher. So items like Dragon Sense will be pretty important here. All right, we're going to go Enchant. I mean, if we can get the burn stacks on this going as well, that would be big. Just keep swinging. Oh, if they ever make an axe for whirlwind attack, like a full-on whirlwind, not the greatsword whirlwind attack that we have. Spin to win, my goodness. See, did mention that Phoenix Wing would come in. Now, Flaming Eye Patch is great, though. So, these are both really good. I mean, I would want both of them. For right now... I think we want the Eye Patch just because of the attack speed. The Phoenix Wing will give us that fire damage increase as well. And that is what we want, essentially. Alright, so it is a 2 enchant. We do still have the mini-boss here to face. Odin's next challenge. Let's see. Now with his mighty axe. Oh, Panther. Wow. Well, we talked about it. There it is. There it is. No, it's kind of difficult because I do want... I think I'll do this for now. Yeah, we definitely need some really good tablets here. I mean, we do have the enchant, which is good. Oh, the merchant, right. We don't have too much, though. We can get a potion, though. I think I will take a potion. Want to take them when you can get them, right? I mean, just putting the 2 in here is great. We could also get an extra 8 fire damage. I do like the burn because the burn is pretty important in this build. So, I mean, if we can get if we're lucky enough, I mean, this is already kind of a crazy build already, to be honest. The fact that we got Eggshell early and Bloodstone Earrings, let alone now we have Flame Bug, but if we can get the Yarn and get this Ember finished in the library, look out. Alright, what boss do we face here? Once our friend, the Pig Shaman, also has lived 100 years, but now has turned to evil. All right, Pig Shaman. I shall lay you to rest. Oh my goodness. It's just an onslaught of slap. Wow, Golden Cloak is so good. It's going to give us an extra dash count. I would rather have that than this here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We need a 2 slot. Yeah, we need a 2 slot for that one, so we'll hold. But this is great because we still get an extra dash, but if we can get this up, we'll get another dash, so we'll be at 4. So if we can get some dash recovery, that's pretty big. Exit. Wow, exit could be really good here too, huh? Yeah. So what I could do is something like this. And then... But this is the only 1 slot, so it'll be doubled up. So I guess I could do this then instead. And then actually... Now we got our other dash. Now, 4 fire damage or 33 crit fire. I think I'd rather have the fire damage. I mean, we just went up 10 fire damage, and we saw what the damage was doing consistently. All right. This is the true test, because these enemies are just so annoying. They have so many different projectiles, and with our meteors going about, it will be very interesting. Let's see. Oh, oaths would have been beautiful in this one. Darn. We just don't have enough, unfortunately. I'd love to get... These are only 30, right? Yeah. The bartering is so terrible in these high-end levels, but that's okay. Let's see where we're at currently. Not bad, not bad. I feel we can get better. I feel like we can get much better. Inventory slot is very big. Another enchant, and I mean, we need these tablets. My goal is to get as close to the End Ember set combo as possible in this one. So that way in the next 2, we can solely focus on Windsong and Guardian. The only issue with inventory slot areas is they are very short, so have to keep that in mind. We won't gain as much experience. We may gain a level, though, because we are currently halfway, but might have to play this one a little more cautious just because of the projectiles, but so far, so good. We didn't... we didn't even have to touch that one. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. All right. Yep. Like I mentioned, very small areas with these, so... And we didn't get enough experience, unfortunately, to gain a level. That's okay. We'll gain it here, and we'll get the enchant. Maybe lucky enough to get the 3. Let's see. Wow. Burn stacks are just so massive. They're just melting through the armor, too. Pouch of black tea would have been good earlier on. We could get Firebolt. I don't foresee us using it, but we could just get it just to have fire and replace it later to save our rerolls. I actually don't mind that. We could do that. I prefer a chunkier spell like Meteor Shower, which honestly, like I said, if we were able if we're able to get that, this is going to be quite insane. There'll be too many meteors on the screen. Oh, those gargoyles did do quite a bit of damage to us, though. Nice. Ooh, okay. Windsong, that will get us to the next attack speed. We're doing a bit of a dash attack as I go through, but this will also get our Ember up, which is pretty big. So I think I'd actually rather do the Ember. So I'll put that one there. So now we're 2 away. And again, we can replace those if we find some better ones, but... I think I'll hold. We could grab another potion, but I'm feeling pretty good, especially with the lifesteal earrings right now. Wow, it is a 3. So is this just the exit up top then? It is. Okay. No hidden areas from what I've seen, so... Alright. Wow. 3 enchant. I mean, I suppose we could just do Dragon Sense in that, but what should I put the other point into? I mean, if I did the other point... If I did all 3 into multi-purpose, we would gain 2 extra fire damage for each artifact. So essentially we would get 10 extra fire damage, if I understand that correctly. It's pretty big. Versus 4. I think I may just do that. That's a lot to invest in this type of item, but I mean, it is 10 fire damage. $61. Sounds good to me. I think we want to go artifact because we're pretty well off right now. We've still got a ton of space, which I don't mind. The Grimoire will be interesting with this build. I think it just depends on how aggressive the that mini boss is going to be. Well, I will say it's a good thing we got all those extra dashes, because it was about 5 gargoyles attacking Odin at once. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a feeling this is the Deadly Grimoire. Yes, okay. Alright, let's see how we fare against this foe. Need to play a little aggressive here. Let the burn do its thing. There we go. And now we'll regenerate. Wow. When dealing damage to an enemy, deal additional 4 damage for each debuff. 4%. I mean, with the burn, that could be insane, to be honest. Where is our other mystics at? If we do get this, wow. Okay. And that is a lot of damage. So glad I re-rolled. Wow, these are all so good for our build. That would get us to Guardian 2 with +6. But I mean, Magma Bead. I don't think I can sway away from Magma Bead. We got to get this up. 2 additional burn and burn stacks +2. We've got to get that going. Wow. What I'll do is I'm going to substitute the white eggshell for the boss fight. Ah, finally. A hidden area for Odin. Some experience, too. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We could get +2 fire, or we can get the speed of which the attack or the burn initiates. And we are going to get the base damage multiplier because we are going to finish the Ember set here, which is crazy. That's what we wanted. We wanted to have this completed, so we're going to do our end goal. The question is, do we want more potential fire damage or the burn? I think we're going to go burn. Balance it out a little bit. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some more Dragon Sense. Now we just really need some enchants and some really good tablets. Some really, really good tablets here. Let's see what's up this way. Is this the artifact? Ah. This mystic is good. Yeah, this is a really good mystic to have. I'm okay with picking this one up. Okay, so before I forget, let's go ahead and get the bead up here. So now we have the burn stacks ready for whichever foe Odin is ready to face. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be very tough. Very mobile. Let's see. The robotic boss versus Odin. Sometimes this boss too disappears out of nowhere, so we have to be cautious of that as well. Ooh. We're gonna have to use Odin's magic abilities more than his strikes, it seems, but we have this. Explosion effect. Oh, I love that effect. Wow, that was actually very good. Oh, the rock elephant as well. I mean, that is Guardian, and we could take that. It does give Odin another ability as well to attack. %70 of defense. I mean, our defense is low. Let's look at this first. Harvest. I love Harvest. I think I would rather do this currently. Rock Elephant is interesting. We have an entire other build specified around Rock Elephant, but this does give us both Guardian and Windsong, so I don't see why we wouldn't pick this up. Nice. Okay, we do have to set this, though. There. We don't even have to heal. Wow, this is so strong. 22 defense. Wow. Okay. Odin the Unkillable. Now to the wasteland. Oh, these enemies are such a pain. At least they don't have as crazy projectiles as the library, but they are a pain. We'll grab a potion here. Again, grab them while you can. Okay, enchant is perfect. We can also grab a tablet and inventory. Wow, this is a really good one, actually. Especially if we're lucky to get another 3 enchant. That'd be great. All right, let's see. Let's test out our new rock ability. That's decent. If anything, it's just good for the stats. So if I honestly remember to use it, it'll be good. Let's go this way. Wow. Yeah, Eggshell is just doing such a good job of cleanup here. It's almost making it seem like it's easy. Ooh, a void. Could we be lucky? Solar, no. Yeah, I'd rather focus again on Guardian. I think Solar Blade would be a great addition to this build. I really do. But I want to focus on the Windsong and, more importantly, now the Guardian. Because these bosses are going to just completely get insane. So we want Odin to be at his max strength. Okay, so now here is the question. Attack speed of burn we could do at 30. We could get the rock elephant up, maybe to do a little bit more with that attack. I do feel like that's a waste. But we could also increase amber, so we deal 40% additional damage. I mean, the reason I really like this, it goes hand in hand with white eggshell. We would essentially do more damage at the beginning, and then once we reach this damage, they'll be executed. But attack speed of burn is pretty good. I think I'm going to go this one because this will also affect with the boss as well. So let's try that. I mean, the faster we can kill enemies, essentially the less damage we would take, right? At least that's the hope. It's pretty good. I mean, more fire is good. I prefer Guardian, but I don't want to lose evasion. We don't have much, but again, that's why I don't want to lose it. So we can either pick up the, let's see, 65. Yeah, we could pick up the Phoenix Wing. It's okay to go a little over on Ember. And again, we could, if we need room, I could substitute the Firebolt down here because it's not something that I've been using at all. Again, I just grabbed it just for the initial set. And we said we were going to do tablet on this one. Yes, tablet. Ooh, we were able to kill the Godzilla monster before he threw out his blades. That's usually the enemy I try to focus when he appears in an area. Those blades just do so much damage. And sometimes they're very hard to dodge just due to how much else is going on in the screen. We did take a hit there, unfortunately. No. What? Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, that's super solid, but the current way that our inventory is set, that kind of hurts. I mean, I could move some stuff around. Obviously. This would definitely have to move. There we go. Okay. And then we can get attack speed here. Okay. Now we will miss out on one. We are going to get an inventory slot, so we'll at least get this. But I think overall, this is the best that I can do currently. Obviously, I can move a lot of stuff around. A ton of stuff, but you know me. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is actually insane right now. Increase the fire a little bit more. Actually, how much does this go to? 5? I think I'd rather have the 5 here than the elephant here. Yeah. Wow. Those are kind of two insane tablets back to back, I have to say. What? Oh, this enemy, that double dash is so infuriating sometimes. But luckily with Odin and his mighty axe, we have no issues. All right, the inventory slot here is going to be pretty big. So let's see what we can gather here. There's the exit. Another potion, some gold. We have a decent amount of gold, too, for the last merchant as well. So if we're not lucky to get a really good item, hopefully some potions. My evade was clutch there because I was not going to dodge that. Wow, Fire Circus, huh? Fire Circus is really good. I would actually... Where are our next ones for Mystic again? Fire Circus is just such a good spell. And I mean, I prefer that over Firebolt, so we could just get rid of Firebolt. There's no point of having Firebolt. So... So we do get the extra one here from this Daydream, which is good. So if we need it, we have it here. And then again, before we face the boss, since we have the eggshell in a 2 slot, we could put that somewhere else as well. So let's see. Inflict 30 fire damage on target when doing weapon or grimoire. I mean, that's pretty good. Or we can get Fire Circus up. What would Fire Circus be at on that one more level? 100 fire damage? I think this, because we are going to be swinging our axe a lot. So I think I'll just keep it this way. And then we'll swap back for the final area. So let's see here. I mean, that attack is decent. It's the burn that is doing the most. I mean... All right, here we go. Odin versus the Phantom. Oh, this Phantom is mad. Okay, we understand. I get it. Ooh. Was a little too early on that circus, unfortunately. Nice. Oh, we did lose a lot of potions there, but that's okay. It was worth. Wow, haste is pretty good. It's one of my viewers' favorite ones. Yeah, that is pretty good. I think we will pick that up. Still not sure about this rock elephant one. I mean, we haven't had it maxed or anything, but it's just kind of like okay right now. Let's go ahead and put that there. I mean, this would be pretty solid. Now the question is, do we want the HP? I mean, I think that's actually pretty good. Yeah. And then I guess we could do Rock Elephant here now. So it's a little more balance, or... Yeah, I'm just kind of obsessed with the fire. I mean, if we get one more wind song, which would be great, we'd be at 16%, and then we could focus on Guardian to try to get Guardian at 4. We have enough slots for that, so that actually wouldn't be too bad to try. But I do want to ensure, because we have this awkward... So I want to do Fire Circus, and then the Haste here, and then we'll have that ability. There we go. All right, trader. We are going to need... Oh, power? That is so greedy. I'm going to do it. Oh, that is very greedy. I'll try this. If the burn isn't adequate enough, then we'll swap and we'll see how good the... Yeah. Okay. I like that. I mean, how much does this do? Oh, well, it'd be nice if we can actually aim it at the target. The burn is insane right now. I mean, look at... Odin is just... He's just standing here. That's decent. It's decent. I think too, because we don't have... I mean, 22 defense is a lot, but we would have substantially more if we focused on a build, so... I think that's good for now, then. Yeah. I think I actually will just do this instead. Well, yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll probably swap with the eggshell, so this is at full once we get to the boss area. Okay, here we are. Wow, enchant as well. I mean, there are a couple of things that we could increase, but we have experience and then another enchant. We do want the artifacts, though, to potentially get Guardian, so I think I'm going to go Artifact this one. We at least have one more at the end, but I'd like to get the next set if I can. So let's see how well this does. We'll go off of this. Now we're going to attack even faster and move faster with this haste. This poor shield enemy. He doesn't know where to put his shield with all the meteors flying everywhere. Oh, goodness. Yeah, the Yeti is always the troublesome foe here, but took him out no problem. Windsong. I mean, that would complete. We do have 9 rerolls, though, so if we could get a better Windsong, I prefer it. I mean, this is good. It's an activator, though. I mean, this could be really good. The problem is I'm trying to think of the last boss of Kovess. I mean, if we could set it down, if we can activate it, cooldown is 30 seconds. I mean, there is an initial part where Kovess doesn't move, but essentially afterwards, he does become pretty active. So I don't want to lose that slot right then after. I feel like this is a better pickup. Yes. So now we got the Guardian at 3. So if we can get another Windsong and one more Guardian to fit these slots, we're perfect. I like that. And we just gained 8 defense. Nice. That's so good. Oh, it's pretty big. Yeah, it's pretty big. Blessing is great, but we're going to skip on maximizing Mystic here. What? I mean, that's just a better power, but I don't necessarily need it, though. Is that crazy? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't need it. It looks really weird turning it down, but ooh, this is a great one. And we don't need to maximize because I could swap this with something in a high spot. So, at least a 4. So we just got to remember to swap this one. Okay. So we got our Windsong, so now we just need our Guardian set. Alright, that's what we're looking for now. That's what these 4 rerolls are going to be for. Nothing else here, huh? Okay, so this one we said we were going to go experience. So let's do that. It's another great Windsong item. Even more burn. I mean, this is Guardian. We could just take it. I think I will. And if we find something better, I was kind of hoping for the hand mirror. That's such a good item. That's becoming one of my favorites. But we'll take that. So now we at least have our sets, which is really good. I mean, that's what our end goal was, like I mentioned before. We wanted to ensure we got one all the way max, which was our Ember, which is perfect for this build. And then we got our Windsong as our secondary, and then Guardian as our third. Amazingly, it went our way. Sometimes it does not. Sometimes. Ooh. This build is crazy. Odin's unstoppable. All right, let's see if there's anything better than what... I mean, actually, because we're not using Fire Arrow, we could take out Fire Arrow and then just gain 2 extra fire damage here. I like that. That's the exit. Oh, wait. Is this a crack? No. It's very hard to find cracks in this area because everything is kind of dark and blended. I think Evade would have also been a good one to focus on, like Shadow, but I prefer the Guardian, especially because we were lucky enough to get the earring so early on. My goodness. Okay, and then Enchant, huh? Yeah, I feel Enchant is the best one. Because essentially we have everything we need. We may level once here. Just really depends on how many enemies there are, but we'll see. Developers, please create an axe weapon tree. Please. This is so much fun to see the axe swinging. Gain inspiration from this. I mean, I don't think there's a wind song that I would want to substitute. I mean, essentially, what I could do... I could just get rid of Eggshell for something instead of just substituting it, because it's useless. So actually, I may do that. Let's hold on to this for now. Is that it? Okay. Let's hold on to this level for now. Wow, and we got a 3 enchant. What is this run? I mean, I go into these runs with an idea in mind, not knowing how they'll ever go. It's just so much fun to see how they come together sometimes. Wow, we got 2 levels. Oh, we did take some damage at the end, though. That was very unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to go up here. So that is the end. So we can go ahead and drop White Eggshell. We no longer need this. Okay. So we have a 3 slot, essentially. And I have 1 reroll. Increases melee attack range. I mean, I think that could be pretty big, although we are getting in their face a lot. Maybe the dash recovery is actually better, to be honest. Maybe it is. That way we can dash a little bit more. Okay. And then, I mean, there's that wind sheet music again. I mean, we could get more burn. Is there something that we would want to change out? Ember-wise? I think we got rid of the lower-end embers. Damage dealt to enemies within 2.5. I mean, that could actually be kind of big. With 1 star, 8%. We're not going crit, but just to have the extra damage, right? We could do that. But what will we get rid of? That's the thing. I kind of like everything I have. Yeah, we just needed another extra... Oh my goodness. Don't do this to me. Wow, these are both so good. I mean, I like Stairway, and my initial thought was we're going to have a ton of move speed, because we would have 4. So we'd have 26% move speed and 25% attack speed. With this, we would gain 12 and 12 with true damage. But it is more stable, because how long does this last? 90 seconds. I mean, we may kill Kovess in 90 seconds, so that actually is better. We do miss out on the true damage, but... Where are we at on 72? Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with what I have. So that being said, I'm going to substitute that out this here, and then I'll move it back once we're ready. We'll go ahead and dabble into 1 potion here. And let's go ahead and get our... All right, what do we want? We know this is going to be at 4. I mean, I guess... For 3, I guess we do Phoenix Wing. Yeah, we do Phoenix Wing. And then we can also do this one guardian here. Wow. So essentially the only thing we are not going to max out is the stairway, but we are going to get the buff, so that doesn't really matter. And the rock elephant. That's insane. For a level 30 run. Okay, we got the stairway, right? Okay, here we go. Ooh, Odin the Unkillable to take down Kovess. Here we go. Before we forget. Got excited there. Wow, Kovess, you fear Odin. But he is unkillable. Oh my gosh. Odin the Unkillable with his mighty battle axe. Oh my goodness. This was such an amazing build and character. There's the build for everyone. Wow. Maxed out Ember. We actually got higher in Windsong than I initially thought. And Guardian was perfect. So what an amazing build and run. My goodness. Oh, I love this character. Odin the Unkillable. There you have it. Well, that was a ton of fun. Really enjoyed that one. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, the build, and the lore. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Just reached over 700 subscribers, so thank you to all the new subscribers. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Until next time, everyone, take care.